I already pushed record. What are you talking about?
Oh.
You did?
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
shit.
Wait, when did you hit record?
If you must know, 10 seconds ago.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, do the intro quick.
It's the ProGammaRazzCast podcast. Welcome to the
No!
podcast.
It's the ProGammaRazzCast! You messed it up!
I'm sorry.
I have pita bread in my mouth.
Why do you have peanut bread in your mouth?
I left you to do this job that I usually do for every podcast. And why did I trust you? You are basically my cat right now.
That's a low blow.
To be insulted or
Are you getting sprayed in the face with a water bottle?
no?
Then you're fine.
Okay, then good. All right, cool, awesome sauce.
I want to see how far I can go before he just starts panicking.
What is this?
Wait, what does this do, or what is this?
What is this?
Why are you asking me? You introed us. You introed.
I sang a song.
A song related to the thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
So, can you explain the pieces, Raz?
The pieces?
Yeah. What do all the pieces together become? What does this create? Don't say a Megazord.
Wait, pieces of what? I'm really confused.
God, the song, the intro, us being sitting here bumbling.
You didn't explain what the pieces were. I'm sorry. God.
Bumble.
We all put our name into this podcast. We know what the pieces are. We should know
my
this.
brain is fried, okay? Alright?
Your brain is fried. My body feels like a raisin in like a shock chamber, and Raz is awake at 9 o'clock at night feeling super happy. I don't know what to say anymore.
Man, way to timestamp this thing.
It's timestamped again. I'm great at timestamping.
Oh boy.
It's midnight of the 20th of February.
Now you actually literally timestamp
20.
What? That's a lot of 20s.
That's a lot of 20s.
It's 2020. Oh shoot. That's a lot of dudes.
Oh my god,
so
it's
many.
2020. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh my god, there's 320s. It's too much.
Technically, there's like 3 20s and one inverted 20. Because it's 2.
I guess because it's like 2. If you say like 2.
Yes.
This is true.
It's 18 from 20. Oh, there you go, fourth 20.
What are we going on about? What are we supposed to be doing?
See,
I think we should be introducing ourselves.
No. Remember the goal? We discussed this in the meeting room that we set up online. We said for an hour we were going to bumble and enrich everyone's lives by listening to this podcast of absolute nonsense.
I didn't actually mean bumble.
Oh. I thought you were serious. I took that on as a challenge. I was like practicing my sleep and stuff like that.
I don't know. I thought we should have some topics at least. You know, the person who.
Do you have topics? Do you have? I don't have topics. You have
I
topics.
don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna be awake for it, but there's an Animal Crossing Direct.
Oh shoot! Is that like in the morning?
6 a.m. Yeah.
6 a.m. for it.
I'm not gonna be up for that. Well, it might be. Who knows?
Oh boy.
We'll see.
I don't know. I'm thinking about not watching it just because I want to.
Same.
I might not watch it just because I want to be surprised when I get into it, but I know as soon as I go on Twitter, everything's just a wave of shit just flying at me. All this information.
Don't look up Animal Crossing then, because apparently it sounds like a wave of shit.
I follow people who love it.
Unfollow them. You follow who?
Just block everyone.
Ox. I opened her Discord once. I'm just gonna explode.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Unfollow Ox. Twitter.
Oh no!
I'm doing this right now.
I thought I'd be the first one to unfollow Ox.
Ox
I see how it is.
Live. That was easy to find.
Oh man.
Where's the end? Okay, click. Should I warn her in Discord first?
Oh.
Okay, you're right.
Don't unfollow her.
Ox, I'm unfollowing you so I don't see Spoilers
Oh my
for
God.
Animal Crossing.
Well, okay, so I
thanks,
know
have
we're
a
all
great
hyped.
night.
I know we're all hyped for Animal Crossing.
Wait, should we like literally actually introduce ourselves first?
Yeah, probably. I'm
I
Raspberry
guess.
Blitz.
Alright.
No, you're not.
I'm
Get out
also
of here.
RazzberryBlitz.
God damn it. How can both of you be me? That makes no sense.
You're
Wasn't I
Raz.
supposed to replace your string?
You're Raz. Is there any other Razzes I should know about?
There's Raspberry Slow.
Meow.
Slow?
I don't know.
Slug? Slow?
What?
Oh, we're back to Slug Boy. Nice.
See, I thought you said slug because of the slug man thing. But
Slug?
I guess
Snob is a... No, it's a little grub. It's not
no,
even...
this is the thing because when you were playing Risk of Rain 2, I forget, was this on stream or not? I forget.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
technically, we talked about it, and then I actually executed on it.
Oh my god.
Well, there was the one run where I kept getting slugs. I remember.
Yeah.
And then then you started doing the slug thing.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, slug.
I don't understand.
I'm so
The
concerned.
slug life chooses you.
No, the Slug Life chose you. You forced me into the
Man.
Slug Life for charity.
We're all part
I
of
meant
the
in
Slug
general.
life.
We're all
Living a
slugs
life
now.
of rhyme.
No, see, nobody likes your Mr. Rhyme joke. Nobody.
Hey, listen,
Mr.
I'm
Rhyme?
trying
Oh
my best.
no.
Oh, you didn't catch the tournament, did you?
I did not know.
That was a fun time. Mr. ProPokeNoob over here, who's going to introduce himself in a second.
Hi, I'm AmaGamma.
Hold,
Yikes.
Oh, did he leave? Unfollow AmaGamma.
That's
Oh,
really good.
I probably should have asked if we're allowed to cuss.
Probably said yeah.
Oh, we said it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not
cool.
cutting it out.
Frick.
Just don't say anything bad, like mittens are terrible.
They are. You don't have your
don't need-
fingers are not opposable at that point.
Yes,
I don't
they
know
are.
if
They're
I've
just
ever
within a
worn
container.
mittens.
Really?
Yeah. Then again, I don't live where it's super cold.
Yeah, I had them once,
like-
but they were like the kind that you could like pull the mitten part off, and it kind of like half fingerless gloves.
Yep, those are mine.
Mm.
Those are my choice.
Yeah, they're still the worst. Mittens just immobilize your hands at that point. You look like a Lego man at that point. Little Lego.
What if
Trying
I'm
to pick up
cosplaying as a
things.
Lego? Man,
Then buy some yellow mittens. I don't know what to tell you.
I did.
Hold on.
Just
I
dip your body in yellow paint.
Now we're going to a different sector of Lego.
I don't
Oh
know.
no. I looked up Lego Man cosplay and I'm
Oh, no.
terrified.
Oh no! Is it just like a
Please
guy
share.
who's like making other people like step on spikes?
This entire Google search
Mm-hmm.
page is
God.
just terrifying. I hate it.
Would you type in Lego cosplay?
Okay, so
Oh, look how
For
happy
those-
they
It's so
look.
bad.
see
It's
this.
so bad.
It is a man with a Lego nub head,
Yep.
hyper realistic with his mouth, no teeth.
Yep.
Looks like a goddamn alien.
Oh
with,
god.
Can I
black
just-
As his
bug eyes.
hands- As his hands, he has it's like
Oh,
a
it's all
singular
wrinkled.
finger and it has a singular giant fingernail.
Oh my god, it's all
It's
wrinkly.
terrifying.
Why? Ew, you're right about the nail. What the fuck? What are you making me look? Where are we supposed to be going with this? What is the context?
You mentioned Lego Man cosplay, and I was really curious, and now I regret everything. But because I had to see these cursed
I was-
images, you
I
guys
was-
have to too.
I was literally talking about like a Lego block, not the man. I know the man was gonna be creepy. I just wanted to see like someone in a brick. That's it.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Can I answer
Yeah.
it?
Dude, who the hell are you?
I'm AmaGamma, your ProPokeNoob, and
Oh my
the third
God.
person who we invited out of necessity was RazzberryBlitz.
Wow,
Well,
I
I
still have my
guess-
own name.
I guess that's how it works.
Well, you're out of necessity. We have to keep you like that.
Yeah, even if you look up Lego cosplay, it's still the same stuff. There's
I
just
don't
no
want
saving
to-
it. There's
I don't
no
want to look
saving
this up
it.
anymore. Also, good job, Noob, sharing that with everybody else. You have ruined Everybody in the server's night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Curse everyone, including my friends.
Oh,
Alright,
man.
well, I am AmaGamma. I do stuff. I play games on Twitch.
Do stuff.
I like video games. Yeah.
I think
about-
that describes all of us.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so I'm a big nerd. I like anime and video games a lot. I do things where I play those games. How about you, Raze?
I am RazzberryBlitz. I also
Hi,
play the
RazzberryBlitz.
video games.
Start
I
doing
think the
names.
video games
Yeah.
on the Twitch.
On the Twitch. Oh man, you're on the Twitch. Ooh. Ooh.
I
I don't know about that one. I'm on the shakes. You're on the Twitch. Doesn't get any better when you go from the Twitch to the shakes.
I'm concerned.
I also recently started speedrunning Bratz Rock Angels for the Nintendo.
I saw that.
Is this your claim
And
to fame
I-
now?
I'm not gonna lie. Where the hell did that come from?
Where do you think it came from? The chat.
So, like,
Recommend
I
that.
had played through the game a ton of times as a child, right? And then I thought, for like the sake of memes, for my 2-year stream anniversary, I would stream that game and the other GameCube Bratz game.
Oh,
And then in the middle, Phantasy Star Zonic was like, hey, if I buy the game to speedrun it. No. He just said, I will totally buy this game to speedrun it. And then I was like, if you do that, I will run it with you.
Oh,
And
did he
so
run
I
it?
started. He did buy it.
Oh, he's gotta run it.
So,
We're
you know.
waiting for it. He's been playing
Mhm.
Donkey Country. Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Donkey
Yeah,
Donkey
Donkey
Country. Donkey Country.
It's just a whole continent full of donkeys.
God.
That game sounds
He's
like
been
ass.
playing them.
Ha 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 ha. That's a knee
That mute
slapper.
button is really, really tempting right now.
How will you know not to talk over me then?
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll just do it because I feel like it. I don't know.
Wow, that's cruel. That's
Like
actually
this,
cruel.
like
as hell.
that. Right now, I'm talking over him. See that?
No, I can't see sounds.
I don't know what you're talking about, noob.
You're really bad at cutting people off. That's a good thing.
Listen, I try to be courteous.
You are.
Sometimes I just get too into it, and then I keep talking, and then I
Passion
don't stop talking,
It's fine.
and then I start to feel like I have to like breathe for air, but I can't. And then I go look towards my drink because I'm really thirsty, and now I'm really thirsty.
I've hit the mute button so no one can hear him now in recording.
You should hydrate.
Yeah,
Drink water.
I do. I gotta buy a new case of water. I buy them by the case, and I just take one out a day.
Hmm.
Like the case. I drink a lot of water.
Water is good.
It is. It's very healthy for you, especially if you drink so much that you're basically drowning yourself.
That is not good.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's healthy.
No.
Overhydration is not healthy.
I don't know. Pretty sure a whole case of water in one day is pretty healthy.
You know, that's more impressive than healthy in my opinion.
Exactly. Where were we?
I don't know. You're talking about something how you do the stuff with a
Who
thing.
are you? What do you
No,
do?
what do? You haven't done your thing.
My thing?
We're like your
Oh my
introduction.
god.
Oh. Greetings and salutations, Internet. My name is ProPokeNoob. I am an astute gentleman with a pissed-off cat, and I also do the thing on Twitch, where I produce content, events, charity events, fitness instructional information thingies. I do commentary. I am a third-degree black belt. I have had 3 girlfriends in my entire life. I was able to do 100 push-ups one time in my life. My greatest claim to fame is I ate 13 slices of pizza in one sitting. It was all Canadian with a lot of bacon on it. And, yeah, I am the letter P in the PGRC for this podcast.
What?
Wait, what do you consider a Canadian pizza?
It is bacon,
Canadian
ground
bacon?
beef. I think they put salami on it.
Bacon or Canadian bacon?
Bacon. You can ask for peameal bacon, but I'm not a big fan of peameal bacon anymore. It's too salty.
What is peameal bacon?
Back bacon.
What's that? Is that ham?
No, it's back bacon. God damn it, you people.
Is it
What's-
like American
what's the
bacon?
difference?
No, American bacon is taken for. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Please explain. Dump all of this on us.
Bum, bum, bum. It is a wet-cured, unsmoked back bacon made from trimmed lean boneless pork loin rolled in cornmeal and is found mainly in southern Ontario, which is where I'm from. I believe bacon is usually taken from the underbelly, and this is taken from the back for peameal.
Does it make grease and pop when you cook it?
Oh, God, hold on. Cover. Where are you? Hey.
I'm ducking for cover. Where are they coming from?
Oh no, cat.
Hey, I'm under my desk. Help. I don't want to get up. Help.
Wee woo. Wee woo.
Oh my god. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
Oh no. I think Noob's cat did a thing, and now we're.
Did he go to get bacon? He doesn't know that this is a verbal podcast, right?
I highly doubt it.
I don't know. Either the cat took over the house and is now going to return as ProPokeNoob, or he's going to get bacon to throw at his mic and pretend like we can see it.
Can you smell the bacon through the
I can't smell the bacon through the microphone, Noob. I can hear it. I hear the bacon flopping around.
What?
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 Nothing. Nothing at all.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
God.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're insulting peameal bacon like every American does.
I don't know what peameal bacon is.
I
I've
just
never had it in my
explained
life.
To be honest,
understand.
it is an acquired taste. You need to be into really salty bacon. It is a way different. It is a different taste from normal bacon. Just know that it's a culture shock to those who are not from Canada and have not tried it. Not many Canadians I know eat it themselves, or if they do in very small quantities, because turkey bacon is number one.
I'm so confused.
What are you confused about? I literally told you everything about peameal bacon. Literally everything as I ran away to chase my cat off.
I'm gonna make me some bacon when the new Animal Crossing comes out because they got pigs in there, right?
Are you slaughtering animals in Animal Crossing? That's cruel, man. You're an animal.
They give me an axe. What am I supposed to do?
Not gonna lie.
I can give you a rake.
I'm on an island by myself. What do you expect me to do?
I mean, so like when Wild World was like the newest Animal Crossing, like back on the DS,
Yeah.
I used to take my axe and like the hockey mask and run around and just like
What?
Because you can buy a hockey mask in Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
so I take my axe out and wear the hockey mask and just run around and harass people. It was really bad.
I mean, I used to have people in the head with the bug net, so.
It could be a faux serial killer, whatever, you know, it's fun.
Live your dreams.
Going around terrorizing animals.
Live your dreams in the world of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, might as well. Man, okay, I'm actually curious. What was the first Animal Crossing you guys played?
For me, it was Wild World.
GameCube.
Oh, same.
I had a friend who owned the GameCube one, and I know I saw them play it a couple times, but I don't think I actually ever played it.
The only reason I played it was because, you know, those old outdated things. They're not around anymore. Friggin', you ever hear of a rental place, like a video and game rental place?
We had tons of them.
They existed at one point. I know you guys are too young to know about them, but
I'm older than you. I'm older than both of you.
I used to go there every once in a while and beg my sister to rent us a movie, and then I noticed they had video games. So I was rolling through the aisles with my niece, who was also the same age as me, so she was kind of like my sister, but whatever. We would roll around and see what games there were. So this one caught my eye. It was really bright and colorful, and on the cover it said, "Beautiful Joe."
Oh no!
And then right next to it was Animal Crossing. My sister said I couldn't have Beautiful Joe, so I got Animal Crossing. It said it had a memory card in it, but they lied.
Aww.
How'd you play the
I
game
guess
then?
they weren't gonna rent out the memory cards. It's a good thing I had a memory card.
How? Why? What? How do you have a memory card without having the game?
I had a GameCube. What the?
No, but you need a specific. No, you need a specific Animal Crossing memory card. No,
you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
How did you get
You do not need the specific memory card, noob.
Why do I have stupid friends that I grew up with? This is why I'm messed up. I literally have the dumbest childhood in the world.
You just needed a regular ass memory card.
Are you serious?
You did not need the one that came with the game.
My friends literally told me the only way you could play Animal Crossing was if you had an Animal Crossing memory card because that gave you your specific procedurally generated world.
Your friends are dumb.
I know they are. I believed it because I'm like, that makes sense. You need a specific world, and I'm like, the disc is just for the actual things, and that's what procedurally generates it. Because when I had their memory card, I had a different world, and I'm like, well, this makes sense. But I'm like I don't know, man.
You restart the game.
The memory card just stores the data.
Yeah, but how did you get to?
Special memory card.
But with every disc, but if I started it up two different things, the game would be the same. If I did, would it be the same if I did two different memory cards?
No, it wouldn't. You start the game up,
yeah,
and then you tell Rover, "Hey, my name is Ass, and then I'm going to Butttown." And then
definitely 13-year-old Gamma.
Butttown, and then you're like, you know what? I want it to be Assington, not Butttown. So you restart the game, and then you delete the town data by talking to one of the villagers. Be like, "Hey, I don't want to do that no more." So you're like, start a new game, and then you're talking to Rover. You're like, "My name is Buttface, and I'm going to Assington," and it's different. It's different, new.
Can I go redo my childhood? I feel so robbed of everything logical.
Get the game and play it, noob.
For some reason, now I just want to make a sign that says "Welcome to Assington."
Do it. No one's stopping you. I'll do it. I'll do it in my new town because my parents aren't stopping me from doing it.
Oh man.
I ain't. I think it was, when did it come out actually?
2003, 4, 2?
I'm about to find out.
Sometime between 2001 and 2004, probably.
Whoa.
When did Animal Crossing come out? Not New Leaf. Man.
I am positive
GameCube.
about. I'm feeling positive about Ape Escape Resort, whatever this is called, Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Ape
2001.
Escape? What?
Because I thought of Ape Escape, like Ape Escape.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm liking the whole idea because like New Leaf, I burned out on so easily, just because you need real time to play it. And I think at the time I was also playing Stardew Valley, so I could not invest that amount of time into more than one simulator. And on top of that, I was not around my DS as much as I was when I was a kid with the GameCube. So I'm hoping with this, with real time and with multiplayer, it'll make me like motivated because I was thinking, I have a lot of friends around the world at different times. So if we play on a server that's 8 p.m. for me and they could do something at 5 for them, which means they could do the 8 p.m. event for me, that type of thing. I think it's going to be a good motivator to keep up with the game a lot. Lots of potential for DLC too. Lots.
You know what I just remembered?
What?
Your friends are partially right now because you only get one town to a Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So
what?
So now you
one
can't
town
swap.
to a Switch.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter if you play on a different profile or not. It's just one town on a Switch.
For New Horizons?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's,
See, they're right.
How does that built into the Switch? How does that make sense?
I don't know. I guess
know.
it reads the MAC address or something. I don't know.
I heard people were also complaining because there weren't cloud saves available for the game. But like now they're considering it, like they're starting to consider it or something.
Yeah, but the reason they didn't want to do it in the first place is because of cheating.
But it's Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but what if they cheated the game, Raz? What if they do it?
That's like someone cheating in The Sims. Oh no, they unlocked a shirt before they could buy it.
No, I typed motherload into the console. Oh no, now I have $50,000 dude.
I was gonna say I recognize that cheat code. Was that Sims 2? Was that busted out? Which one was that?
It was any of them.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
damn.
Yeah. No, that was the main code. You use that to get money. I remember playing The Sims 3 because I was, oh my god, I got The Sims 3 at some point, like physically. I didn't download it or nothing. I had the disc on my Windows 98 computer, I believe,
mm-hmm.
and it took almost 2 days to download the game and install it.
Jeez.
Okay, even if it was a Windows 98 computer, it does. Did I push record? Good. Okay. It did not take that long to download.
Yeah, well, guess what? It did.
You needed a better Windows 98. Clearly,
No,
you needed
my
Windows
parents-
98 and a half.
You ever hear of Gateway?
Drugs, yes.
No, it's like a brand of computer that people like. They used to build their computers and whatnot, and they were just really budget,
Okay.
so they were bad,
Oh no.
and that's all my parents bought.
Hmm.
So, fun.
It's fair.
Yeah, where were we? Oh yeah, Animal Crossing. Yeah. So I played on the GameCube first. I didn't own it until like a year after that though. And then I played the heck out of it, and then I cheated because I'm a cheater. I'm a cheater.
You cheated.
I put in the code so many times to get like 10,000 bells. My fingers hurt one day.
Same, yeah.
Then I was like, it was worth it.
Nice.
So does that mean then if we play multiplayer, we have our own world that's on our own thing, and then any other world that we hook up to via multiplayer?
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
You hook up and you connect to somebody and you go to their game.
Mm-hmm.
On their screen.
Right. Do
And
they
then
need
when
to
you
be
leave, you
online
go
to
back to
play
their
it in?
game.
I'm pretty sure
Yes,
they have to be online.
they do.
God.
So it's not like a server.
Sorry to
Sadly.
dash your hopes and dreams, noob.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna go return it.
You're gonna go return your pre-order.
Yeah.
Oh.
There. Okay,
No,
so
I
here's the
promise for
thing.
content.
Yeah, no, Raz is right though. People have been complaining, and Nintendo's actually been listening a little bit. So they might change stuff around. We don't know exactly how the game's going to be yet.
Yeah,
so
it's
it
early.
could change around. Could change around, just like what's a game that people complained and it changed?
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
that
which one
one.
you're talking about.
Yeah, that one.
I know what you're talking about. They changed.
Pokemon. They
No,
have
they
DLC.
didn't change anything about Pokemon. They didn't change anything about Pokemon.
Oh, but they're getting 150 new Pokemon new.
I mean, that's pretty good though.
Oh, I know. It's like they weren't in the game and people complained because they're babies.
Did you literally just bring up the Pokemon conversation in episode 1?
No.
Did you have to unleash the beast? That
Listen,
early?
I played Animal Crossing so much. My best friend was a mocking. Was it a mockingbird? He was a woodpecker. His name was Jay. He was
You
cool
wanted
because he liked
Jay.
sports.
Yes.
Jay was the best. He was
the
my
best.
bestest bird friend.
I loved him.
Even though I'm terrified of birds.
Jay is cool.
No, yeah, he was cool. He was like my favorite villager, and then he left, and then I cried. Like I legit cried a whole day. I was horrible.
Oh.
Little 8-9-year-old me was so crushed that Jay would just leave. He
That's
up and
so
left, took
sad.
everything, even the foundation to his house. It was a mess.
I
And I
think
think that was the first time I actually experienced true, just
Like,
what is it?
loss, grief.
Like,
Distraught.
close. No. What? Like you break up with a girlfriend or something like that, and then you're just like,
Regret.
no. What is it? I don't know. You guys can fill in the blanks.
Emptiness?
I'm not good at explaining words. Whatever.
Some
I
sort
was
of
just
negative
mad my little
emotion.
woodpecker friend left. Okay.
Relief?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lot
sense
of
of
cool.
richness.
I'm not gonna stop until I say something. No, but yeah, no. Jay was cool. There was a couple other villagers. You always remember your first villagers, and then they go away because you don't understand the mechanics as a kid.
Some of them didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there was mechanics.
You have to sit and beg them to stay for a while
you
until
gotta
they finally
Oh
say,
yeah.
"Okay, I guess I'll stay," and then they stay.
Can you
Yeah, you
imagine
gotta
is that
play
easy in
every
real life?
day. Yeah, you play every day,
Just
and then you
works
beg
in
them to stay. Like I do. I just go on Discord every day, and I tell my friends, "Please stay, please. I'm begging you, just stay."
Can't confirm. I
And
have
they're
the
like,
logs.
"Oh!" Yeah, no. And then they're like, fine, I guess.
Well, I mean, we
No,
put it to a
but,
vote, and it just barely passes every time.
Yeah, every time. Damn. Nah, but yeah, Animal Crossing. The first game was really fun. So, Noob, you started out on Animal Crossing 1 as well,
Oh yeah.
with your town specific to your memory card.
Yes.
Any
Yes, I did.
stories from that?
Stories?
I don't know.
Of
Anything
just
you
things
remember?
that happen. Yeah.
I think that was
Yeah.
the first time I was really started cheating into games when I was changing the time on my GameCube to like,
Oh,
access
no.
different events. Because
Mhm.
I had the guide, right? So I wanted to just do everything that they offered, and
You had
That's
the
fair.
guide?
I used to I had the guide. I used to
Lucky
sleep.
you, Mr. Richie Rich.
It's like $15.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it for
It's not bad.
Christmas.
I was like 8.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
was a
lot.
teenager, so video games started becoming a part of my life. So, but I remember, yeah, I remember like it used to be actually like Animal Crossing. What really helped me was the fact that it was a very calm and relaxing game because I played a lot of Pokemon, and like Animal Crossing was I think one of the few games that I branched out that was not like a war game or stuff like that. I didn't play any shooters, but I play stuff like Advance Wars, Golden Sun, a lot of RPGs, and then Animal Crossing was the first sort of simulator outside of The Sims that I was really playing, and I don't know, it just gave me a sense of intercom. That's why I liked it so much. I don't know if I'm the same about it now. Like for me, Stardew, when I play Stardew, I'm very focused on achievements and making all the money and just trying to be as efficient as possible. I basically treat it like an enterprise instead of having fun and being like, oh look, I'm a farmer. Hey birds. I'm like, no, need to make 1,000,000 by year 2.
Jesus.
So yeah, I've kind of lost. I'm too uptight. I need help. I need to
Well,
relax.
I feel like the real time system versus having like specific in-game time
Yeah,
makes a huge difference
that's
too.
probably what it was.
Because in Stardew, like every day is like 20 minutes long or something like that.
Yeah.
And then in Animal Crossing, every day is
every day.
like real life day.
Okay.
So like
And-
you can go into Animal Crossing, do like your daily stuff, like finding the money rock and like checking out the stores and whatever. And then you can just be like, okay, I'm done.
planted the pitfall for your enemy. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
You mean you?
Yeah, I would trap myself in. You have no idea.
I didn't have friends that played, so they wouldn't fall in the pitfall. It'd just be me, like, oh, I should get this gyro. Oh no!
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would
you can
actually
trap
trap
villagers.
myself.
You can. Why would you trap yourself? You can trap villagers.
I was lonely, Raz. Okay. I felt accomplished by having friends by saying, "Oh, I fell for my friend's trap" when it was just my trap. But the point being,
Oh, that
yeah, I'm
reminds
pretty sure
me
it was a
of
real
the
life
beginning of the Sonic movie.
Oh, no, I haven't watched that yet. I gotta watch it.
Oh, you
I heard
should. It's a good movie. It's a good
I
movie.
love Sonic, so
Mhm.
it's not.
yes, that's unironic. I swear.
It's not the Jim Carrey saved it show. It's actually like a.
It
Good
is
movie.
not like Jim Carrey helped make it a better movie, but
Yeah.
he was not carrying the movie. He did not carry it.
See, I knew that was gonna
Dude.
happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I didn't.
Did
I
you
don't
guys see
know-
that clip of the interview with Jim Carrey where he's like doing the Grinch face?
No.
I did not know.
Okay, so okay, you know have you ever watched The Grinch with Jim Carrey?
Oh yeah, it's a great.
I have.
movie.
You know how his
not-
face is all like
yeah.
weird looking and stuff. He kind of like conforms it and whatnot.
I'm pretty sure they
That's
just
not
put like a
makeup.
green thing over his face.
No, it's not makeup. They
Yeah, I
painted
know.
his face green.
I know.
He does that with. He did the face. It was weird.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean to. Oh.
Him, I love Jim Carrey and Johnny Depp for the sheer fact that they get so into their characters in
Oh,
such a
yeah.
minimalist way,
Mhm.
it's ridiculous, right? It's so good. I don't care about
Jim
people's
Carrey
opinions
alone.
on the actual actors. I'm just like, I can appreciate people who just get so into their position and just do it with like little assistance. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be this, and that's what it is. Like, okay, go.
Mhm.
So, Raz, you said your first one was Wild World?
Yup.
How was that?
I
I heard that
also
was
had
trash.
It was not trash. But then
Wow.
again, I was young.
I also have stupid
Uh,
friends, remember, so I'm just falling off of them.
Oh, yeah.
But this was during a time where I think I asked for a DS because like all the other kids in my neighborhood had DSs. And so I got Animal Crossing and Nintendogs, and I would just play them with my friends around. It was really cool. But I remember the first villager's picture I got was Chevre, the goat.
Doesn't Chevre mean
Never
horse?
heard of him.
Or Chevre? I don't know. She's a goat. I don't know why.
Oh, I gotta look this up.
Doesn't that mean
Anyway,
horse? I could be wrong. I could be wrong,
Wait,
but
what happened was that my friend was like, "Hey, I'll trade you that picture for like some random ass item, right? And I was like, okay, not knowing at the time the importance of that picture. And then then Trevor moved away. And I was like, no, I had a picture and everything. And then I was really upset because my friend didn't want to give me the picture back, and I was really sad. And I was. Besides that, though, it was really fun. I played it with my mom, actually. Like, if I wasn't playing it, there'd be times of the day where like she would play it and fish and everything like that. And so we worked together to pay off the loan and everything. And it was really cool. It was fun.
No, that's cool. Yeah, the Wild World was fun. It was cool because you got to use the touchscreen. It was easier for me, at least. I felt a difference between the two.
Yeah, like to navigate the menus and stuff.
Oh yeah, plus being able to take it anywhere is just like the best. Not the. I mean, you could take Animal Crossing, the GameCube one, obviously. Just get the handle on the GameCube, just walk around with that.
Slap it over the shoulder, and you got yourselves a mace.
Yeah,
what? You just carry it like a badass. Just carry it over like it's your coat, except it's something like a lethal weapon that could just take anyone out that threatens you.
Oh my god.
Oh
no.
boy.
But I know.
No.
I just imagine you like bash someone over the head with it, but it also hits the eject button at the same time, and then like the thing opens.
Flicks them in the forehead on the way back. Nice.
You accidentally like gouge their eye, like the disc comes out, just cuts them up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't have a destructo
Mario
disc.
1000 Year Door is, dangerous, but I didn't think it was that dangerous.
Oh, it's dangerous. Mine's even more lethal because it has the Game Boy player underneath it, so it's like it has an extra 2 inches of thickness to it.
Oh, that's pretty thick.
Yep.
It's like 4 C's.
Actually, hold on. Let me pull out my. No, it's 2 C thick. Let me pull out my ruler as always.
Pretty sure it's.
You're actually measuring.
It's a 3 centimeter device. That's pretty thick. That is 2 inches.
This isn't the first time he's done this on a podcast.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, I have measured that before. Yeah. To clarify, I measure scenes for Streamlabs with a ruler to try and get them exactly in the center of where they're supposed to be.
Really?
Because I can't read the pixels, but I pull out a ruler. I'm like, okay, this one is 11.6 from the center, and this one's 11.3. So I move it to average it out. I am that dedicated about making it perfect.
I shit you not. I'm not just going along with this. He really has done this.
He is tilted. Gamma is tilted for me being in call. This is when Zeno and Gamma and Tim would all be sitting in a call, listening to me trying to center something, just eyeball it. I'm going, no, I don't eyeball anything. I am a calculated individual.
I told you to use the arrow keys.
And I did.
Use the arrow keys.
And I'm not doing it by eye. The arrow keys actually made it even better because then I could hold the ruler with one hand, put the arrow key with the other, and measure it up absolutely perfectly. Go big or go home. And I just go precise.
Not gonna lie, it was pretty precise, but still, who pulls out a ruler to measure their monitor, noob?
A man who has no idea what technology does.
This actually reminds me. So, my freshman year of high school, I had a friend. Like, it was the day that we had to turn in a paper, and my friend went up to the teacher. I forget why, but like, he whipped out a ruler to check if they had formatted their paper in like double spacing.
I've had that before.
Because they were like, wait, this doesn't look double spaced to me.
I had a teacher do that.
And then my friend was like, oh, it's just a printing error. And then he was like, oh, okay.
That's disgusting. Wow.
That's a lot.
I had such an old school teacher. She measured out someone's paper and discovered that person used 1.75 spacing. And I'm like, what kind of absolute, like, witchcraft are you on? And she was right. Like, the teacher was right. And we're like, either you are a tactical genius who literally just got him to admit that he did 1.75 spacing and pulled, like, the hugest bluff in high school history, or you're a psychopath. Because I don't understand how you just, like, teach for so long that you start to read formatting like that. That's just stupid. That's a waste of your freaking time. Read a book or some shit.
It's the latter. Pretty sure she's just fucking crazy. Who cares about their job that much? They're gonna bust out the goddamn ruler, put it on the paper and be like, nope,
that was the 2005 definition.
0.25% off.
Yeah, dude, that was like the 2005 definition of a weird flex. That T-shirt. That was a weird flex.
Weird flex, but okay.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Oh my god. How did we get there?
We were talking about Animal
We
Crossing.
started
I don't know.
Animal Crossing and then
yeah.
Noob measuring his GameCube or something. I
My
don't know.
monitors, thank you. Get it right. Measuring my game. Oh yeah, I did measure my GameCube. You're right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
4
yeah, it's 3
cubic
centimeters.
inches. I don't know.
Cubic
It's magical.
inches. What the
I
hell?
don't know how to
Measures in
do
cubic inches.
diameter and whatnot.
What is diameter?
This is volume now.
I don't check on the area.
Nope, time to measure the volume of my Game Boy player. BRB.
Oh boy.
I'll report
I
back.
need
In
to
the
get one of
meantime, talk
those.
about something.
Do you have the disc for that, Noob?
My Game Boy player?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in perfect condition.
Sick.
My
The
GameCube has a
GameCube
slight chip on the bottom, but otherwise the GameCube player or the Game Boy player still works.
Wait,
Everything's
how did it
perfect.
get chipped? How do you chip it?
I don't know. It's like
He probably brought it around with him, holding the handle. He let it slip because his palms were too sweaty.
no, but the thing is, it's a chip, but it's you know the
Mom's
break,
spaghetti.
like the
Easy.
little center between like a bottom and a top piece where you put your
Yeah.
controllers, and then just underneath there's like an extra little layer, and it has kind of like something you could unscrew. That's where it's
Mhm.
chipped in that crease.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how. I must have maybe when we moved it and it hit a ledge and it just kind of chipped a piece off of that. But like otherwise, the thing's in
Probably-
glorious condition, just super dusty, but it's in glorious condition.
Yeah, you know you can stream GBA games now with that, right?
I never thought about that. You're right.
You can super do that.
Ooh.
What would I?
Golden Sun.
Oh my god! I can
on
play
both
Golden
phones?
Sun without having.
Hey.
There you go. All right, guys. Ready? Next stream Noob does is gonna be Gold Sun.
No, I have to finish Skies of Arcadia.
He's
After
gonna play
Skies
them
of
both
Arcadia.
at the same time.
Look, I've got like 3 games lined up, but the problem is they're all 3 months long of playthrough, and one of them I've never played before. So.
Hold on. I have an idea for you, Noob.
Uh-huh.
During the battle animations of Skies of Arcadia, you play Golden Sun.
Oh. Just become the pro juggler
I
of
second
video
this.
games. Dude,
Do
that'd be too much classic RPG. I don't know if I can handle that much at once.
Oh my god.
It's way too much. Just hey, look, numbers, go, yay. I don't think I ever finished.
Yeah.
Did I ever finish the Golden Suns? I think I finished the Dark Dawn, but I think 1 and 2 I played it and then quit at the final boss. 'Cause I'm like, this is stupid. I don't want to grind and take 3,000 damage still.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure
I
I
never
did that
played
with
any
most
of them.
games. I never finished final bosses because I just found the same thing with Final Fantasy. Same thing with Advance Wars. I always got to the final level and just like, this is too stupidly hard and unnecessary. I don't want to do it. So I rarely finish games, but I get to the end.
I can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that guy who turns the jack in the box, and right before it pops, I just stop. That's me.
That's skill though. Like
That's
no,
really
no
sad.
when it pops.
Wow, thanks, Raz. I know I'm
You're
sad.
welcome.
Thank you.
Oh.
Man. Jack in the Box is just anxiety attacks waiting to happen.
Never used one. Even though I used it as an
did,
analogy.
and it terrified me.
Yeah. Did you ever play Perfection?
What?
You ever played the game Perfection?
What's that? Oh,
Where you had to
where
match
put
the shapes before the thing popped on you?
Yeah, that I played it once and then I never played it again because it terrified me.
Oh no.
My
Dude,
sister.
speaking.
Let's just name off all the games that it's a horrible idea to play.
Operation.
and you have anxiety.
Operation.
Dude, I
Screw
want a Shrek
Operation.
version of Operation for
Oh
some
my God.
reason.
I could play Operation because I knew it wasn't that loud and I knew when I was getting close to it.
But it has like the angriest buzz ever.
Buzz.
Every time you like mess up.
Sometimes you wouldn't even
you're
mess
not
up. It's just
wrong.
like, I'm just going to buzz because the bone touched something down there and you don't know what you did.
Yeah.
I used to think I was actually going to get electrocuted, like sticking my finger in an electric socket. That's why I was so afraid to play it. Then I was just like, screw it. One day I'm just going to shove the pen into the metal and see what happens. I'm like, oh, it's a buzz, but this noise is terrifying. I'm done. That
I
was my
think
operation
once I
experience.
used a fork to get stuff out of it.
What?
I was
doesn't
a
surprise me.
stupid like 4-year-old.
Did you just stab the stuff?
Yeah, I just
In the-
I tried to get it up like linguine out of a pasta bowl. I don't know. I
What
don't know.
the? What?
So,
Like linguine.
you know what? A lot of things in life are like linguine. Okay, you can't knock it. till
I'm
you try
amazed
it.
you went to linguine as your first choice of pasta. I'm actually amazed.
the best choice.
I don't think many people
obviously.
even know what linguine is.
It's like a long,
Pasta.
thin noodle, right?
But what's the difference between
Yeah.
linguine and fettuccine?
It's thin.
Ooh.
Not
sure.
as wide. Not as wide.
Gamma
More
Goddess
like an
not as
oval.
wide, yes. Yeah.
I see.
Linguine.
I'm learning about
fettuccine.
pasta.
Some chef, some upcoming chef is listening to this
Spaghetti.
podcast right now, going, "Oh my god, I'm enlightened. Time to try my ass off and make some linguine. Get it right."
I can't even right now. Man, we sure can't get really far from where we originally were.
I mean, if this is the premise
I'm
of the
okay with
podcast, that we have to
This
do
is-
this.
This
I'm
is
super
true.
Cool with it. I'm
We
cool
just
with it.
keep
I like
going.
this.
Wait, speaking of Jack in the Boxes, there was one time I went to a party when I was really young, and there was a clown there, and she brought a Jack in the Box. But in addition to this Jack in the Box, she also had one of those fake knives that looks like a real knife,
Oh no.
but like if you try to stab yourself with it, the blade goes back in.
Oh yeah.
And like I thought it was a real knife at first, and like I was like really scared of it the entire time.
Did she like pick up the knife and start running towards one of the children?
No, but like she came up to me and she was like, "See, look, it's fake," and I'm like, "No, you're lying. It's good."
It's too real.
Exactly.
This is too much for me. I'm like 3. I can't handle this.
So that was a thing.
Did I ever
Yeah.
tell you guys about the actual haunted house I went to where the guy ran at us with a real axe?
Well, okay, that
I
sounds
think you've told
incredibly
me
terrifying.
part of it.
Yeah, I mean, my area used to be known for some really good haunted houses, and I say really good because I wasn't a very brave 16-year-old, so you could scare me with pretty much anything. You can still scare me with anything. The cat scares me, just because I can't hear it coming.
Boo.
Stop that. Anyways, there was this haunted house they used to do, and my friend, the genius wonder boy that he is like, "Hey, we should go do this because I hear that they do, like, actually really threatening things." I go, "Oh, that's a great idea." And of course I just followed him because what else am I going to do? Clearly, as you can see, I wanted friends, so I went with them.
Aww.
And you would go into these people's houses, which is a rare occurrence these days, at least in my area, but you used to go through the house and they had it all set up with sheets and music and lights, and they had like a couple of jump scares with a guy with a Jason mask, and that didn't work. Everything was kind of pretty tame, and I was surprising because I'm going, okay, I'm a guy that gets scared really easily. What's going on? The house brings you to the side of the, like, you'd exit through the side of the house, back where you get into their backyard, and there was a gate, right? So we were walking out, and me being an extremely, I wouldn't say, it's paranoia, but it's not like clinical paranoia. I'm just super hyper aware. I look around, I go, why is the side of the house so clean? Like, there's nothing in the way. You can see that stuff has been moved. Like, there looks like there's rings of trash cans that are usually there, and I'm going, this seems like something has just been moved for something in particular. And as my friend starts walking, I start walking, and I just happen to look behind me, and there's a guy in a lumberjack costume with fake blood and a mask on his face, and he's carrying an axe. And I yell at my friend, I go, "Run!" And he goes, "Why?" The guy starts running at us with an axe. We jolt out. He actually chopped he was so dedicated to scaring us, he chopped a piece of wood. It was real. He chopped a piece of the wood off his gate and showed it was a real goddamn axe.
That's dedication.
That's
Also,
terrifying.
He definitely
probably
pulled
against
it.
some kind of rule.
Well, no, he definitely pulled the power back. You could tell that he wasn't swinging to actually aim because I was a pretty big kid, so I couldn't run very well. So when we got out, we saw him, and he slowed down a bit. You could see, like, once we were out the gate, he would finish the swing, and you'd see it, and the axe would actually go into a slit in the wood, and we're like,
Jesus.
and you'd hear the when it came out. I'm like, oh my god, it's actually a sharpened axe. What the hell?
What the actual
And then he took his
hell?
mask and was like, have a good night.
Did you at least get a full-sized candy bar out of it?
Oh, we there was kind of a buffet thing you could take from the tables. That's how they try to get you. The longer you stay, like the more they try and scare you type of thing. So it's almost like a take your
that's
own risk
cool.
sort of thing. Yeah, no, we used to have a lot of very. I mean, you wouldn't do it anymore. I've had a situation where part of what stopped it is when we used to have vandals. Like, a lot of vandals would come around and specifically bully these houses. There's another house that unfortunately had razor blades in their apples, so that kind of shut down all operations in my area.
Like, actually?
Man.
Yeah, one kid cut his tongue. It was in the news. Yeah, it was tragic.
You know what? We heard of it, I think, because my parents told me when I was like 6 or not 6, when I was like 8 that was a thing.
Yeah.
Why do people do that?
Well,
because people are fucking insane.
I mean, my friend who lives on this, like, it's just around the corner from me. Like, the guy literally lives down the street, 2 minutes from me.
Mm-hmm.
But like, my friend, they're pretty close knit in the area behind me, and they were saying the guy or the family just bought the apples. They didn't know. So I think it was at a time when they were warning you about certain fruits from certain countries, and they were buying these from Mexico, and there was a warning on it at the time. I remember there was some kind of food warning where they're saying like lollipops from Argentina had salmonella in them, and fruits that were coming from Mexico were kind of like a no-no sort of thing. So I don't know. That's what my parents were telling me. I don't know if that's true because I was like 12, 11, something like that. So I wasn't paying attention to anything of the sort like that. They were just telling me, if you get open fruit, don't eat it right away. And we didn't. So, we cut it open and stuff like that. And it turned out that a kid had actually like cut his tongue on a rusty razor blade. So
yikes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know people like messing with candy and stuff that they get to kids. A whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up thing.
Yeah.
But like, man, just hearing about it sucks. Like,
yeah.
People mess about it. Like, I'm sure you've seen like the Facebook post where it's like, check your kid's candy. Look what I found in my 3-year-old's Kit Kat. And it's just like a fucking Glock. Like, it's just a basic ass handgun just sitting on top of the Kit Kat.
Yeah.
With like one of the Kit Kats inside the.
I think I've seen the specific one you're talking about, to be honest.
Probably it went around the internet for a while, and it just gets more stupid every year.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, it's a poor taste joke. As much as we laugh, it's a poor taste joke. The one that I liked was actually legitimately funny, where it was a bag of M&Ms that was open and there were Smarties inside, and we're like, who does this?
I mean, the thing is, the joke happens because it happens enough, like with actual people, and that it sucks. But also, what are you gonna do? Check your kid's candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't trust anything like open fruit or stuff like that. You don't see that anymore. I would never.
Yeah.
Anything that's unwrapped or doesn't come in a box, like that's why it's always sold in boxes now. People need to see the box that it comes in. Even though you can rig that, but at least, when you're buying candy from a store, you gotta hope that it's been checked, right? You can never be too sure.
Yeah.
Like, even now, when we get fruit from the supermarket, I trust my parents. I still feel around to see if there's anything in them. Because it's like, you just don't know.
In general, like, you go to the banana aisle, like, I'll touch this banana, make sure.
Well, no, but when you feel, like, when you get an apple... When you get an apple, you are supposed to feel the firmness, one, to see what the insides are like, even though you only eat the skin, because that's the only nutritional value in it. But the other thing is, you can feel lumps of things in it, and you also look for slits. Because if there's a slit, there's one of two things it could be. It could be a bug that's eaten through it, kind of, or it could be something has been inserted. That's how you recognize it. It's very difficult to insert something into something like an apple or a pear without making a mark. So that's what you're supposed to look for. Technically, you're supposed to cut it in half to check officially, but, I mean... Yeah.
I'm going to go to my local supermarket, get my knife, and I'm going to cut that fruit.
No, you don't cut it in a supermarket, you dumbass.
Yeah, I buy it, and then I cut it open.
There you
go,
go, right in front of the
supermarket and say, I don't want this apple because it looks weird.
You do it like Inigo Montoya.
Somebody cut this apple in half. I don't want it anymore.
Gonna return your fruit.
Well, have you never had those people go into supermarkets, they have like the people who are like the stock boys and girls who are like, excuse me, can you come over and feel the firmness of this pineapple for me? Have you never had that?
I have never heard of that before.
Really?
No.
I've seen it.
The only thing I've seen is homeless people going in and eating the fruit and then walking out because nobody wants to throw a homeless person out of the store.
I mean, yeah, that's a super complicated moral dilemma of sorts.
But also, they super eat the fruit sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm a criminal. I remembered something I used to do as a child. I'm a horrible thing.
Did you take cookies out of a bag?
No.
Okay.
You know how they have grapes just hanging out?
Gamma.
Do you just like pluck the grape?
Gamma.
I used to just eat grapes in the store. Listen, okay. I'm gonna tell you something really personal right now.
Keep in mind this is on the internet and the police are everywhere.
Yes. Okay, so here's the deal.
You'll be arrested for your 8-year-old.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys have ever stolen something on purpose or by accident, but for me,
I have.
I once went to Toys. Well, you can tell that story right after this, though, because I'm curious now. When I was a wee lad of the age of maybe 8 or 9, a lot of things happened when I was 8 or 9. I don't know why. I went to Toys R Us. And this is back when Toys R Us was the shit. It was bumping. There were so many kids and toys there. It was crazy.
You don't have Toys R Us anymore?
So,
no, they went out of business, didn't they? Yeah. Or did they decide to come back?
We have Toys R
Us. They're coming back, but they're not. Well, yeah, but yours weren't the same company technically. Or something like that. I don't know. Cool. Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
I don't do business stuff like that, so I'm not really too informed on it. But I've heard partial bits and pieces. But yeah, so I went to Toys R Us, and this thing caught my eye. It was a little canister of bubbles, little canister of soap. You get the stick and you blow bubbles. And I'm like, Mom, I want some bubbles. And she's like, I'll think about it. So I put the bubbles in my coat pocket.
Oh my god!
I didn't want to walk around with it in the store. And then we get my toy that I was gonna get, and then we check out. And then I get home. And then I take off my jacket, and I'm like, what the heck? There's something in my jacket. And then I see the bubbles. And then I start crying like a wee babby.
Oh.
Thinking that the police are going to come break down my door and beat me up for my bubbles. And I'm begging my mom, please take me back. I need to bring back the bubbles. And she's like, I'm too tired for this shit. I'm like, I put the bubbles, Mom. God, the bubbles.
It's just like baby Gamma with bubbles, and the mother's like closing the blinds, be like, "Don't say anything. They're listening. The FBI's coming through the ceiling, Gamma."
So eventually, my mom calms me down, and we take I give her the bubbles. She's like, "We'll take it back next time we go." So she puts the bubbles on the top of the fridge. 3 years later, the bubbles are still on top of the fridge.
Oh my god.
So I have accidentally stolen bubbles. I'm a criminal. Lock me up, please.
You've stolen air-filled pockets. Holy cow.
See, I am confused because how did, like, the sensors, like, when you walk through...
I don't know.
They didn't have sensors back then very often.
No, they did.
And there were certain heights.
But, like...
There were certain heights.
Oh, yeah, maybe they did. They did catch me because I was a tall kid. What the hell? I don't know. Maybe they just didn't put anything on the bubbles because they didn't care if they lost $2 bubbles.
It's just soap, shampoo.
It was $2 for the bubbles.
I mean, these days you go to jail for $2.
Pay for it
just saying.
If they known I had it. Yeah, I don't know. I stole bubbles. I'm a criminal. Lock me up. Throw away the key.
You stole a whole $2 worth of stuff.
I know. It's...
So terrible.
They're gonna throw me in a cell. I'll be blowing bubbles all the time.
I mean, I've stolen something that was worth more than $2.
Well, what did you steal, Noob?
It was a Simba backpack.
Oh my god!
It was like $6.50. It's just a tiny one. But
American or Canadian? This is important.
American. No, Canadian. Damn it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like 30 cents in your country. So. But mine was actually similar to your situation where we were in Sears. This was in Sears back when Sears actually existed.
Yeah, before they closed down.
Yeah, of course. But when we were going there, I had found the backpack. I'm like, Mommy, I want this. I was 5 or 6. And she's like, no, you're not getting it. But I held on to it anyways because she didn't want to go back to put it because she didn't know where I got it from. I just kind of grabbed it off a shelf, and she's like, we had to go get pictures taken. I was taking pictures at Sears. So I walk in, and I didn't want to take the pictures without the backpack. So my mom's like, we need to take the picture. Just trying to take a nice portrait of you. We got to do it. But I wouldn't let go of the backpack, apparently, because I was a jackass of a kid. So they have me. I still have the photo upstairs. I have the picture of the portrait I took with the knapsack in my lap. And after we took the pictures, we left Sears. But my mom didn't realize she put it down, and I think I picked it back up right before we left. Like she just put it somewhere. You know, they just have like random things lying around at the exits or entrances or whatever. I think she put it down. I went to go grab it before I left. We get in the car. She looks behind her. She goes, "Where did you get that backpack from?" And I'm like, "Backpack." I'm like, "You put it down. I picked it up."
That's so great.
And I don't know how it didn't get caught because it had a tag on it. And even the portrait lady, she was like, "Does he keep the backpack?" Like, I'm surprised my mom just asked, like, "Can you put this away?" I guess, I don't know, I was being like super bratty or just saying, "Hey, I want the backpack." "Ma, I want the backpack." But
Give me a backpack, Ma.
give me a pack,
I
ma.
want it.
But
The backpack.
yeah, that was mine. That, and I think I stole it. I think I actually did not pay. It wasn't more stale. It's just I didn't pay for a chocolate bar, and I was well aware of it, and I just kind of walked out. It was like $1.25.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
I mean, I've stolen intellectual property, but that's a different story for a different day. No,
No, not a
Oh boy.
It's a pack. Backpack.
backpack, backpack.
Backpack. Now I need a picture. I need to see that picture at some point. You gotta
I will
that.
take it. It's upstairs. I can still take the.
Oh, please do.
Baby
By the end of
Noob.
this, I need to see the Simba backpack.
No, Baby Noob was William Shatner. 5-year-old Noob was the guy stealing the Simba
How-
back.
How small was it that it only cost like $6?
Oh, it was like one of those, like those like fanny packs you strapped your back. One of those tiny ones. It's one of those like tiny ones, like the ones you bring on like a hiking trip, but for like 5
I
years.
gotcha.
So carrying nothing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now you gotta
What about
remember that was
you,
like
Raz?
1996, so you used to be able to get a backpack for $10-15 no matter what size it was.
True.
Dude, shopping for a rolling bag when it was worth $50 because I loved rolling backpacks, and now you pay like $80-90 for it. I'm like, heh, thank God I left that face because screw roller backpacks. Not going through that again.
Did you say 1996?
Yeah,
I wasn't even a year old. What the hell?
yeah.
I wasn't even born yet.
I'm older than all of you. I know.
Yeah, true.
Wow.
All right, Grampy Noob.
How the
don't
hell
forget
am
to
I
send us that
Grandpa Noob?
picture. No, I said Grampy.
Why am I Grandpa?
Grampy.
Grampy Noob.
It's the same thing when people can't get my real name right. You think you want to shorten Grandpa?
Prumble Bumble.
I don't even know what you're doing anymore. What is it? What is
Butchering
happening?
your name.
I don't. Yeah. But Raz, how about you? Tell us your life of being.
Tell
a
us how
hard-earned
you
criminal.
steal things.
I have never stolen a thing in my life.
All right. Well, good to hear it.
She is a
even
perfect
by
religious
accident.
affiliated individual.
You
Oh,
hear
totally.
that, NSA? Raz?
Listen to her elders.
I am pure.
I bet you were one of those people who made your bed every morning too.
Nah, I'm too lazy to do that.
Oh, okay.
It's too
Okay.
lazy.
Miss,
You know what?
I'm perfect because I
wonder
never
what-
stole anything.
I wonder what happens to people that steal Bibbles.
What the hell's a
Do
Bible?
they like go to?
Oh, Bible.
Yeah, it's kind of like counterintuitive, isn't it? Like you're stealing a Bible is, you know.
I mean, the rule's right there. Thou shalt not steal. You're literally breaking the rule, picking up that
reading
book and
the
stealing
Bible.
it.
Oh, you're like, I'm gonna look at this Bible. Oh wow, don't steal shit. Wish I knew this a minute ago.
Just puts
It's
the
like,
book
well-
back down.
You're like, well, I guess I'm screwed now.
I guess I'm. Yeah.
But have you ever had to go through that painful Metal Gear Solid experience of taking something that wasn't yours, but then trying to do the good thing and trying to return it without anybody knowing that you took it to begin with? Have you ever had to do that?
Oh. Okay, I got something sort of like that. I think I've told you this before, but I haven't told Raz. Okay, so when I was a kid, I made some friends bowling at the bowling alley because that was my thing. I didn't do actual
Nice.
sports.
Hey, bowling's a real
Bowling's a
sport.
sport.
What the hell?
Technically, hey, I did it for a long time, so I can say whatever it is.
Dude, I've got an uncle that was like scoring 300s on a regular basis. He's part of a league.
I
stuff's
think I was
serious.
like average 200 by the time I stopped.
That's freaking good.
Yeah, but still. So, okay. I made friends, and they were cool. We played RuneScape and stuff together. They helped me out because I didn't understand it because I was a stupid, like, 7-year-old or something like that.
Mhm.
And then we would hang out and play video games. So, they had the special bonus disc for Jirachi with their
Oh.
Pokemon
Ooh.
Coliseum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I want that. And I'm like, can I borrow it? And they're like, you need the Game Boy with the adapter thing and stuff like that. I'm like, can I borrow that too? And they're like, sure, whatever. So I borrowed it, and I never did the Jirachi thing because I didn't know how.
Oh no!
They even let me their Game Boy Advance to do it. Guess who still has that Game Boy Advance?
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Because okay, but here's the deal. I did try to give it back, but so here's the deal with that. This was back before people had like emails and phone numbers, cell phones and shit. So I go to the bowling alley and they never show back up.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, well, I'll just keep going to the bowling alley every week. They never showed back up.
Ooh.
That's so sad.
So I had this Game Boy and the bonus disc, and I'm like, but they're not mine though. I actually held on to their Game Boy over mine because I can't find mine now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's a free backup. I guess.
I guess that fits into my story of being a thief. And also sort of what Noob asked, I think. It's the first thing that came to mind.
Close enough. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But you weren't successful, or you weren't busted for it. It just never happened. Like, the guy's just like, yep, your friend's gone now.
I
You are a
accidentally
permanent thief.
stole 2 things, I guess.
That'll be over your head forever, because you can never undo it until you find that friend through this podcast,
I
of course.
can't. Oh, yeah, no, let me just name drop them real quick. Hey, JR.
Wow, that could be a lot of people.
Yeah, I got your Game Boy. You want it back? I accidentally reshelled it and pretended it was mine.
Wow.
Oh, good.
No, I mean, I used to do it with sneaking food because I was a fat kid. Not a fat kid, I was a chubby kid. But
Same.
I used to like try and take something away from my grandfather, and like he would have treats in his thing or whatever. I'd try and go out straight, but I didn't want people to know that I was doing it. I still do that, all right? My parents know I eat the Tostitos, but I still sneak that stuff. Like, I still like creep over across the hall into the cold cellar, make sure the lights are off. I slowly open the doors, take the food. The moment I hear them coming, I throw it back in and just run.
But why?
like-
That's considered stealing. I did that all the
No.
damn
I'm not.
time.
No, I'm not considering it stealing. I'm just saying, like, it's like I just hide it for some reason. If they're listening to this podcast, you know now. Oh, there goes my pants just completely frayed. Interesting. Anyways,
I used to do that with soda. My parents didn't like me having. Well, my mom didn't like me
Yes.
having soda.
Mhm.
So I would always go to my aunt's house, and she had a crap ton of soda. And her favorite soda, which is my favorite soda, by the way, was this thing called birch beer. So she'd have it in cans and bottles and whatnot. And I just go to town. I just take as many as I could and just drink them. Also, birch beer is amazing. If you guys haven't had it, go to the northeast of America and
I was
ask
gonna
for
say,
birch beer.
I'm in Northeast.
Yeah, but you're not. You know what? Look and see if you have birch beer, because it's made in Pennsylvania. Actually.
Birch beer? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, if you ever see Pennsylvania Dutch birch beer, it's like yellow and red.
Well, that's cool.
It's been the same for like ever, and it's delicious as hell. It's like root beer, but not as. It's more sassafrassy.
Sassafras.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Nice.
man, we got
That
here from
reminds me.
Animal Crossing.
That reminds me though. So I went to this one like candy store that had like a bunch of different candies and like sodas and stuff from like everywhere. And I live in California, right? But there was this like shelf, and I was like, "What are all these yoo-hoos doing here?"
What's a yoo-hoo?
It's like
Chocolate milk
chocolate milk.
in a
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
paper.
But it's like an East Coast thing, and I'm like, "What are these doing all the way over here?" And they also had like Kit Kats from Japan.
Oh.
So like
yeah.
we bought some like peach pie Kit Kats. It was so weird,
Hell yeah.
but they're really good.
I've got a store like that up here, yeah.
Dude, Japanese Kit Kats are better than any Kit Kat we have.
They're so expensive though.
I mean, yeah, but also you can get freaking vanilla Kit Kats, green tea Kit Kats, strawberry Kit Kats are the bomb.
Mm.
Saying that right here, right now. Anybody else says otherwise, fight me. But yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Wow. But yeah, if they had birch beer there, they probably had it. Not gonna lie. There's also there was like a Resident Evil energy drink. It was called the T-Virus Antidote.
Oh my god!
Wait, I've seen that. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's got the crappy graphic on the front and everything.
Yeah.
I saw that at like a mom and pop game store at one point. With,
My god!
The Mario mints, like the 1-Up mints.
Yeah, dude, I had those at one point. Like,
right? Have you seen the okay, from Mega Man, the gauge thing, the E tank or whatever? That energy is like right next to it.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh my god. I'm sure they tasted horrible.
That's true.
We're talking early energy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
They were the worst.
They still are the worst.
That's still pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
But these were like inedible.
Oh god.
You don't eat energy drinks, you drink them.
Well, if you freeze them.
Yeah,
if you freeze them.
Okay, but
and then...
Wait, have you ever had Lolas?
No.
What?
Lolas?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, man. Lola freezes?
I like how half this podcast is us just like talking about stuff specific to our region. Be like, what? You've never heard of this?
You never had Lola freezies?
How could you not have heard of this?
This might be a Canadian thing. I don't know.
It probably is.
It
may be. Okay, wait. Is it like the little plastic pouches frozen? You gotta break them open.
Oh shoot! Yeah, those.
Yeah. Had those. They're alright.
I didn't know you called them
Lola. The brand was called Lola.
Oh, but I've seen the Minute Maid ones.
I don't know. I'm reading
a long time ago.
I don't think these are Lolas, noob.
No, but okay. Let me find the actual.
Conceptually.
No, it's okay. They were probably off brand. That's fine. I believe you. They exist.
No, see, they're right here
somewhere. That doesn't say Lola. It says iceberg.
It says Lola. Look above the thing.
It's just iceberg, noob. I don't know what you're talking.
Look at the blue package. Look at the yellow writing. What does the yellow writing say?
Which one? I see a purple package, a green package, a red package.
I'm colorblind.
They all have blue on it.
Oh my god! No.
Do you not see the yellow?
I see iceberg. Yeah, iceberg.
When you come to Canada, you are getting a swift kick in the gut.
Hey,
just
listen,
because you can't read
I get the hug
on that package. Fine, kick first, then the hug. You can cry in my arms as you dopple over.
As I suck on a Lola.
Yeah. No, I can't find these anymore, man.
Okay, I'll bring a Minute Maid one. It'll probably be thawed out by the time I get there. Oh my eye.
Just have like a road trip and then bring a little, like
a little freezy.
Yeah.
Can you bring cherry sky cream soda?
First off, cream soda.
No, but hear me out. Look. This isn't actually like real cream soda. It is real cream soda, but it's not. Because it tastes like... It's called Cherry Sky. It's a Russian cream soda.
Cherry...
It's actually very good. Because I had a friend who was actually from Russia, and his father would specifically order this in from Russia. And he offered it to me one day, and I'm like...
Blue Sky?
Is it called Blue Sky? Okay, fine. Blue Sky Cherry Cream Soda. That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
But...
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, yeah. I looked it up on Amazon.
Yeah, it's expensive.
That's $32 for a 6-pack.
I know, because it's ridiculously good. It is so tasty. Like, I was so amazed, because I'm not a fan of cream soda. And I had this, and it tastes like, you know those creamsicles? Like those orange creamsicles?
Mm-hmm.
Like, take a cherry creamsicle and then put it in a cream soda. Like carbonated. It was really good. I was amazed.
Okay. I gotcha.
That sounds pretty good.
That was my first real foreign treat kind of liking. That and a really weird. They had this really weird thing they would do. They would put a raisin, like a big raisin or like the pit of a chestnut or something, in a root beer bottle. Like it would be it would be a fermenting raisin or chestnut or something. Was it a walnut? It was some nut or pit of something that would ferment in the root beer. And apparently what it does is it enriches the flavors and the sugars of the root. So, it would make it but it tasted bitter. Like, it was a bitter root beer. And I wasn't into it. My friend loved it with his family. And I was like, I can't drink something that has some grape raisin ass thing floating around in it, okay? Even though you didn't put it in your drink, but it was in the bottle. You could see it as you're pouring, like the thing's just like swirling around, like getting stuck on top. I'm just like, oh, that's just oozing pit.
Oozing?
Well, I mean, like it's just there. It's there.
Yeah, no, that looks good. I'm gonna have to just order some off Amazon.
Don't order $32 cream soda.
I think I found it for like $14.
That's sketchy.
Ooh,
Is there
nice.
a hole in the can?
No, it's the cans. Also, $14 for a 6-pack, dude. Come on, that's still expensive.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
they
do
got
it. I'm
regular
telling you
cream
not to do
soda.
it.
But I don't like cream soda in general, so
It tastes more like a creamsicle than cream soda.
I don't know.
If you ever get it, I recommend the cherry cream soda. It does not taste like cream soda. It tastes like a creamsicle in a can, and that's what made it appealing to me.
Do you think maybe it's the vanilla black cherry? Is that what
Probably.
it is?
Very likely.
Probably. I like vanilla. Vanilla's
go.
good.
Vanilla's great.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we just had
Sweet.
straight cherry, but vanilla black cherry would be. I've never
I
had
mean,
black cherry. So I don't know.
they have regular black cherry too, though.
Might
It's
be
just not a
vanilla.
cream soda. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Soda.
Yeah, I love soda. Speaking of which, Dr. Pepper.
No. Don't you dare bring that on this
It's
show.
diet, noob.
No.
Jeez,
Dr. Pepper
give me
sucks
a
in
break.
general. Dr. Pepper just sucks in general.
How does Dr. Pepper suck, noob?
I'm gonna punch them.
It's like licorice gone wrong. It's like licorice.
It's not
that-
licorice.
It has a
I
licorice
cannot
taste.
stand licorice. No, it does not.
It has a licorice taste. It's
It
disgusting.
does not. I cannot stand licorice. Black, cherry, red, whatever the hell. Any kind of licorice.
Dr.
This I like.
Pepper. Dr. Pepper is an inferior soda, and if you drink it, you are an inferior soda drinker.
Yeah, well, you're
Wow.
an inferior soda.
Then
You know
again, I
what?
did. Then again, I did
And
stop
that's-
drinking soda. So
There you go. See,
I mean,
you-
probably for the better. Yeah, I know it's not healthy.
Apologies
One
to
day I'll
all
kick it.
dedicated soda drinkers, but you will never convince me that Dr. Pepper is good. I respect your decision to drink Dr. Pepper, but I'll never admit that it is good because it's not.
I'm gonna make.
I
I'm
speak the
gonna
truth.
when I visit. I'm bringing you birch beer. You're gonna try it.
Okay,
gonna try
is it
it.
actual beer? Because I don't like beer.
No, it's straight up just root beer, but a little bit different tasting.
Does it have a pit of a raisin in it?
No, there's no raisins in beer. It's got birch root. That's it. That's the only difference.
Can we put oak root in it? We got a lot of oak trees here.
What? Why?
what would that taste like?
I don't. Maybe
Oh,
like
is that a
maple
thing?
syrup. I don't know.
It would taste like nostalgia,
syrup.
1996 nostalgia.
Maybe.
The nostalgia from what?
Pokemon.
What?
Oh.
Oh,
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
No.
What?
we're not ending it on that.
It's terrible.
What do you mean?
Somebody kick him.
Get out of here.
It's my room.
Get out of here.
I made the call and I got kicked by Discord. That is not my fault. I don't know what I did to deserve it.
We'll just make Discord kick you again.
Oh, there
Easy.
you go.
So you were the ones behind it. I knew it.
I mean,
Hmm.
basically, it's kicking you if we both leave at the same time.
No, that's exiling me. That's much different and much meaner.
Yikes.
Oh man. Well,
Denying service or entry is one thing. Exiling is just that's mean.
Who's hyped for Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing.
circle.
Yay.
Animal friends on a desert island.
That's
Gonna
that's not
do
the
some
theme song.
Minecraft and have some fun.
Minecraft, really? Minecraft?
It's basically Minecraft at
Not
this
even
point.
Harvest Moon. Minecraft.
Literally, Nintendo had to steal the IP, like iconic stuff from Minecraft. A poor, small, indie developed game, you know.
Mojang
They
Tendo.
just- Yeah, Mojang 10, but they just stole it. Mojang should sue so that they can make the money that they lose from the profits.
I want to know why they advertised it as a deserted island.
Yeah, right?
Because I feel like if you say something is a deserted island, that implies that there's a reason why people left. Like people were there and
Yeah.
they left at some point.
And before it's
it's-
actually a horror game.
Oh no.
There's actually still villagers on the island. They've just been like lost this whole time. Just like surviving in like little huts and whatnot.
All removed from the rest of civilization.
Yeah, the whole reason that they were lost and people didn't find them was because they turned into like cannibals or something. It's pretty messed up, yeah.
Oh no.
Like, Nintendo, why would you put this in the game? How could you do that? I don't need no cannibalism in my Animal Crossing, alright? Is it cannibalism if animals eat other? I'm
Cannibalism.
Train of thought.
It's cannibalism.
It's animalism.
Animalism? Well, I guess. Well, what does the what part of cannibal is it? Just like
I never
does
understood.
the word like actually mean?
What? Let's see. Time to Google this and probably get a really big red flag in my NSA file.
Oh, it's
what?
just it's consuming an individual of the same species as you.
Oh, okay.
So it can happen to like any
Well, they're
animal.
all animals, so technically it's not. I don't.
Well, if you have two ducks and one duck decides to eat the other duck,
Can a duck like eat a duck? Is that possible?
I don't even know.
Not whole.
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, they gotta be like a snake and just like slowly like get themselves over it.
They can hold axes.
Honk. Honk.
Man, I
Untitled
love
Goose
how it
Game
started-
PvP is just geese eating each other.
Oh my god. I love how we started it with like, oh hey guys, what's up? We don't know what we're doing. All the way to animal cannibalism.
Animalism, you mean?
Animalism.
Oh man.
Uh,
The
Hey, if you guys
Universal
are listening,
Podcast.
leave in the comments if you are an animal.
The
what animal
comments
is cannibal?
below. Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh my god.
What is your opinion on cannibalism for animals?
Yeah,
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Would you eat a duck knowing that it also ate a duck?
Oh, you know what? We peaked here. I can't. There's nowhere else I can take this. This is my magnum opus. Animal
man.
cannibalism.
You know, for a guy that doesn't read, that's a pretty good way of using magnum opus.
Yeah, see, I knew a word. And I used it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Alright, I guess that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm
Yeah.
walking away. I'm leaving the podcast. I quit.
You're
I'm
quitting after episode 1?
He does this every
I'm out
time.
of here. I'm out of here.
He just quits.
I'm done. I quit the podcast. I can't do it no more. I'm done.
This is the specific section we have for the podcast where Gamma quits every single day. If he doesn't quit, something is wrong with him. See?
Wait,
He's gone.
but-
He's gone.
Oh.
He's gone. That's it.
I see.
We have to advertise for him.
Alright.
Yep.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. There he goes again. Every time. Fun fact of the day, did you know that AmaGamma has now quit 4 podcasts?
That's a lot of podcasts.
He's quit a lot of podcasts. The man has actually left. One of mine, I think one of his friends, one that we were running, and now this one. So
That's pretty good.
no,
Sorry,
generally
Yeah,
speaking,
back.
leaving jobs is not a great thing when it's, just yeah.
But if your goal is to keep quitting and you just want to, rack up more and more things that you've quit, then in that case, it's a good thing.
I appreciate your inclusive attitude about this, but no. Just
Okay, I'm back. My quitting has woken up my dog.
Oh no.
your dog's a supervisor. Like, get back to work, woof.
Nice. Nice.
Yes. And I think
Is
that's a
it-
great way to end the podcast.
I do too.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad, because we didn't discuss how we're going to end
Cannibalism.
this. What the? Why?
We didn't.
Because
Because cannibalism was the last thing we talked about.
We could have summarized any other piece, like razor blades and apples. We could have talked about us being absolute thieves and monsters. Could have talked about anything.
We did.
And you brought up cannibalism. No, summarizing, and then you bring up the like you literally bring up the most relevant or recent thing in their minds.
Because that's literally what we just talked about.
Thank you very much for listening. If you're listening to this for some weird reason, if you'd like to find us, we are the PGRC. You already found us. Congratulations. Would you like to plug your individual work?
Oh, you want to go first, Raz?
Oh, sure.
It's through.
Yeah, so as I said at the beginning of the podcast, I'm RazzberryBlitz. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv. Twitch.tv.
Backslash.
Checking for any contracts for Mixer lately.
No,
Just scroll the inbox real quick.
You can find me on Twitter with the handle RazzberryBlitz. I usually use my Twitter for posting stream updates. So yeah, that's my stuff.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you, Gamma?
I don't know. I need to find myself.
Did you say you need to find yourself?
Yes.
You're right here.
I need to take some spiritual days off to look into my mind's eye and feel like, who am I?
Maybe you should just go to the emergency room and say you have an eye in your mind.
But if I did know who I was, I would know that I stream on sometimes, and I also Twitter sometimes, and find me both at AmaGamma, AMAGAMMA, at both those things. Just feel free to hit me up, I guess.
Nice.
Oh my god. I'm AmaGamma, and I do sing sometimes.
Buy
my merch.
That's literally my tagline.
Buy my merch.
I don't have merch, but if people want to buy merch,
It doesn't matter. They're gonna look and be like, yeah, he's got merch somewhere.
you can
So engrossed in trying to find your merch, they actually just end up watching all of your VODs.
I mean, if you want to make up merch for me, go ahead.
No, you don't make the merch, so they keep looking for your name.
Oh, smart.
They dig deep into Google and find there's actually like 40 AmaGammas around the world and just get confused. You end up being like a pro wrestler.
Do you? Oh, I never told you. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, really quick. I always wanted to see what my name on a website. Like I wanted to make my own website with that name. Turns out AmaGamma.com is owned by some African company that does almost nothing.
That does almost nothing.
Too. I don't know what they do. They do not explain what they do.
Oh.
They just explain that they're from like Ghana or something like that, and then they're like, "Yep, there's a website."
That sounds very similar to what you do though on a regular basis.
Yeah. Well, speaking of long cons, I got some bubbles.
Wow. I guess if it's my turn, if you're looking for someone who can talk from point A to point B, I'm not it. But if you want to check out my YouTube stuff or my Twitch stuff, it's twitch.tv at /ProPokeNoob.
It's hard.
It's not that easy.
No, I did it for 2 separate podcasts. I can do this. Ready? Rewind. Okay, if you'd like to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv /ProPokeNoob. If you'd like to check me out on Instagram or Twitter, where I post a lot of updates about content coming up, events coming up, tournaments that I run, or charity events that will be happening, at ProPokeNoob, you will find me. It's me with the face, and you will see some really poorly made jokes because I'm not that funny. I just have a funny face. So if you find the face, you laugh at it, that's me. Otherwise, you are listening to the PGRZ, the ProGammaRazzCast. Got it right live. Bam, high five.
Wait, it's a Z?
Ow. And
Don't hurt yourself.
And yeah, thank you very much for listening. We haven't built an official schedule for this yet. It's kind of a pilot test of sorts. It's kind of like a pilot test, but the pilot doesn't have a plane, so it's just us sitting in a seat in the middle of a field going pretending we're flying. So If you like this, spread the good word. We are great people, and we will talk more nonsense throughout your morning cup of Joe, or your morning cup of Jane, whatever you're into drinking in the morning. I don't care.
Ooh,
Do
baby.
it. So, what? Right. I don't know where to go from that, so thank you very much for listening. And we'll talk later. What's our outro?
I don't know. I thought this podcast was over because Animal Crossing's coming out. We'll never come back because we'll be too busy playing that game.
Do you want to finish exactly at 1 hour and 30 minutes?
I think that would be amazing, but also we did that 10 seconds before the podcast. It was like, it wasn't really anything important.
Okay, try and figure out when 1 hour and 30 is. Right now, go.
Right now.
Go.
Right now.
Go.
Right now.
Go.
Right now.
Go.